Okay, YouTube, this is my flight test of the Furibee F36. This is actually a range test. There's my Furibee. Here is the stock transmitter. Nothing done with it, just a fresh set of batteries. And we are going to see how far this thing will go. We have this marked out, starting at the 0 point where the quad's sitting. We have flags every 25 feet up to 400 feet there. The book actually says this only has a 30-meter range, which is just shy of 100 feet. It's like 98 feet and some change. So we're going to see how far this thing actually goes with the stock transmitter before it drops. So we're ready to go. I'm standing about 10 feet behind where the starting point is, so we've got to add 10 feet to whatever we're doing here. And here we go. Got a little bit of wind to contend with here. We're going to try and keep it right on line. I don't know if anybody can see that on camera, but it's quite a ways down there. And there it dropped. No, it's still going. Still going, still going. I don't know where it's going, but now it dropped again. So we're going to see where that mark is. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Go ahead and move it over by the flag. Okay, he's got it in line with where it was at. I'm going to take the camera and see how far we're at. Mosquitoes out here. Okay, I'm about 10 feet behind, so we got to add 10 feet to whatever it is. So we're walking this out. This is 25 feet. Here's 50 feet. 75. And 100. This is already what the book says on range. 125, 150, 175, 200 feet, 225, 250 feet, 275, and it made it just to the 300 this time. It was just beyond the 300 on the messed up test. So it was right at 300 feet. There's the quad. And it dropped right over here?
Yeah.
It dropped right over here. Right here?
It's just right there at 300. Just hit them around.
So maybe a couple feet beyond the 300. So that's a little less than what we got the one time we messed up the test, but yep, 300 feet. And I was way back there. So that's pretty good for this thing. Get it unplugged here. We're going to do a second range test here with the slightly modified transmitter and see how far that goes. I can tell you that's definitely 3 times what the book says, 30 meters, 300 feet, 3 times the book. So let's see what this modified transmitter does when we get back over here. I'll go ahead and pick that out with the same batteries, fresh batteries out of this. Be right back. Okay, this is the second range test with the Furibee F36 with a slightly modified transmitter here. All this is just taking the antenna out of it, drilling a hole in the top and sticking the antenna out. So we're going to see what that does. And once again, I'm about 10 feet behind my starting point. So let's see what this does now. And we definitely have some wind to contend with here, so let's see how this does. wind is really kicking up here. Oh, it is way out there. Way out there. We're over 500 feet here. I don't even see it anymore. Did it drop? All right, we're gonna go see how far this is. We have 400 feet marked off, and he is way beyond. We have like 300 feet, 400 feet marked off. Let's go see how far. I lost it. I don't even remember. I don't even know if I dropped it or if the wind dropped it, but it's out there. So there's 0, 25, 50, what is that? 0, 25, 50, 75, 100. This is the mark for the book range of 30 meters again. 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300 feet, 325, 350, 375. Here's 400 feet. I'm going to grab my tape and drag it back. Yeah, just stop it at that flag so we can measure the other 100 feet, and then you'll have to come back here. All right, there's 400. That's at the 400. This is 500. So come back here to stop it here. We don't have the flags. I didn't bring any flags. This is 500 feet right here. All right, just mark the 100 with your finger and stop it there.
Right here?
Right there. Okay. I don't see it. Where is it? There. I think that's it there. Yeah, already 500 plus feet. Oh, there it is. I'll just kind of move this over a little bit. 500 feet. Here's about 600 feet. And it is still, here's 600 feet. All the way down there, 600 feet, and 3, 6, roughly 606 feet, maybe 607 feet here is where it dropped. So that is from right here, and it is all the way down There, 606 feet with the modified transmitter. That's double what it did with the stock transmitter at 300 feet. So I would say these things can go much further than what you can see them, because I lost it long before it dropped. The only way we'd be able to see it is we have binoculars. So I don't know how I'm going to do another range test on that camera if these things will only go 600 feet. We already know that the camera will reach 600 feet.
Yeah. So there's really.
So I don't know how I'm going to do a range test on a true range test on the camera. So, well, I guess just roll that up. We already did our range test. I don't think we can do much more here. I don't know if this thing will go any further. I was holding the transmitter down by my waist and kind of tilting it down so the antenna wasn't sticking straight up anyway. So it might have gone a little bit further. But 600 feet is way more than you need for a little tiny one of these little things. You can't see it after 150, 200 feet at all. I barely saw a little dot on the horizon in the sky at 200 feet, 250 feet. So there's, I don't see any excuse not to pick up one of these things if you want a little micro. Extremely durable. They're pretty quick. Only little quirks I have about it is the fact that the yaw rate's a little fast and high rate. Not quite enough pitch for it. But yeah, it's it got out here pretty quick too against with the crosswinds. So I don't see any reason why anyone would turn one of these down, especially if we're in the house, as durable as they are. I don't know. I got a bunch of these things, and I got a couple of them that have, I don't know how many times I crashed them in the house because this is my small house. But yeah, definitely 600 feet. One little minor modification to the transmitter, and you doubled your range. And it's already triple the range of what the book says, 300 feet. And then modify the transmitter, you got 600 feet. So you could have a lot of fun with these things. You don't have to worry about distance too much. You'll lose sight of them long before you lose the range, especially if you modify the transmitter. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this range test. And since I know my camera will go beyond that, and I only have a camera on one of these, I'm not going to bother doing a range test on the camera right now. So thanks for watching.